So I'm going to box out an area for my kitchen, which will contain my gas box, some wastewater stuff, my gas heater and the pump. So quite a lot's going to go in here. And I'm just going to kind of just go through how you can just make stuff without having to be some kind of fancy carpenter. Now you've got to remember, this is all going to be hidden stuff. And once we bolt on big panels for tops and sides, it will get really strong. So we don't have to do anything too crazy. What I'm using here is, as you can see, is just these angle pieces. You can buy them in big packs. They're very, very cheap. And what I'm going to start off by doing is, I know I need one on every single one. So I'm going to screw one on each one, and then all I'll do is I'll work out where the top one goes, whether there's a cross member or a side member. And then when I put the top ones on, I can really actually make it quite strong. The important thing when I build this is that everything is exactly square, because here I'm going to have some drawers, and if your drawers aren't exactly square when you put in your runners, it's such a pain. So you've got to get that straight. So I'm using a square to basically make sure everything, especially where my drawers are going to be, is level. Because it doesn't matter if the whole thing's a little bit out, but the important thing is that when you're building stuff that's going to have to be square, it's important that it is square. So now I have, all the uprights in place. And I've made an extra one because I'm going to need someone to mount my accumulator, and that'll mount perfectly on there. I'm basically going to take my measurement from the bottom to measure out my bars. Again, the more you can measure at the right point of, the point of source, the more you can just get things accurate, and it's just fast. It's literally the fastest way to do everything. Just build around the things you have. Just had to cut a little bit off, just hack it off with a jigsaw, just to get the space right. You see it's a little bit twisted, but when I square it all up and get it on and basically put these bits in, it still won't be square until we add other boards, but when we do, it'll be really strong. So these are brackets, they pull it all over the place, but it's okay, because sometimes we just get the wood square. Get the wood square and the rest will fix itself. See, already better. It's just annoying getting those first bits in. So some of them I'm just going to put a screw straight down the top. I'll do it all actually, but not just yet. So I'm slowly building out this frame, and as you can see, I have this problem here, which is my water inlet. Now I need to make space for that because I can't have it lower than the inlet on the water tank, else it will back up and flood out. And there's a big rib across the van here, and I can't put it there. It's a really structural rib. So basically my end result was, it's just gonna have to kind of go through the kitchen frame. Not ideal, but sometimes you just gotta find a way around. So as you can see, it's really coming together now. And this hasn't taken very long. We're talking, 20 minutes, half hour to build this frame. If you haven't done so much of this work, then it will probably take a little longer. But what I'm meaning to say is, it's not too complicated. Especially just using all these little angles. Packs of 10, they're only a few pounds each. A few dollars for all these angles. Even by itself now, without any sides, it's actually becoming quite strong. This is pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed that video. We work really hard to make these videos and we really appreciate that you helped us by supporting the content that we make. Don't forget that in the description there are a bunch of links for all the parts which we mentioned in this video, and check them out and it will just make your life a little bit easier when you're searching for things to use for your van. Best of luck for the rest of your conversion. I can't wait to see you guys on the road.